Welcome everyone to All That Glitters, Episode 3, our Star Wars Edge of the Empire campaign, hosted by our GM Ryan and our awesome players who will probably introduce themselves right about now.
Nice. Why don't I give a bit of a quick recap here on the where we are so far, and I'll get you guys to do a quick intro on yourselves. So in the whole story at this point, this group has made their way to the planet of Besselin, where they were attempting to meet their good friend Lan Jogru, who had set up a quick, buck run for them. But in the midst of that, they were attacked and then got themselves into some trouble with the local law enforcement.
Some motherfuckers.
There it is. And managed to kind of cut a deal with the Sector Ranger Den Lady. Basically, he wanted to find out where this spice delivery was going and, forcefully recruited these gentlemen into assisting him. In the last session, they had to discover two things: where to take the cargo itself, because, of course, Lan had perished before giving them that information, as well as investigating this group that had attacked them, which they were able to do so by tracking down Kut Veng as part of the Chorus Consortium, who let them know that a man named Stim was responsible. If you recall, the statement he told you was, this man Stim, huge, biggest human I've ever seen, hell of a temper, long scar along his left cheek, missing part of his ear, military too, hard as dirt, reading, I could tell. That man gave me the willies. I don't scare easily. He's broken a few contracts recently, hiring consortium muscle for attacks on the holding of some hut. Moraga, I think it. Anyway, assumed it was hut warfare. Usually not smart to get involved with that, but hey, he paid well. Credits are credits. So after you guys had managed that social battle with him and his flunkies,
By the skin of our teeth.
Yeah, yeah, he left
to
go get some more stuff to bring back for Relics, who had kind of cut you guys a deal earlier on. You managed to sort out some neural paralytic in these 3 cases you found in the biotech crates. Managed to pull out about 100 doses there and a couple of grand through Relics. And
awesome.
That basically catches us up to where we ended off in the last session. So left to right of my screen, let's go Alan, then Ola, then Dev for a quick character introduction, whatever you'd like to tell us.
Hi guys, I'm Alan. I'm playing Dex Mardin, intergalactic space trader and all-round kind of acquirer of illicit goods, should we say. Yeah, just tacking along with these boys, looting and pillaging my black heart out and trying to make some money.
Yeah, I guess then I'm next, the guy without the overlay. My browser fucked up. Anyway, I'm Ole, playing Harrison Jones, Arcanian archaeologist who's pretty racist, as we noticed so far, and he's quite sufficient at hacking and basically all kinds of knowledge stuff, but not so good with a gun.
And sending dick pics.
We'll see how he fares in this mission.
So far, he's rocking everything, man.
Yeah.
All you need is your own personal assassin droid, and I think you're going to be on point.
Pleasure bot first, and then...
Yeah. Too bad we got rid of that restraining bolt. I had big plans for that. Alright, so I'm Dev from What the Dice YouTube channel, and I'm playing Sekkiya Shi'bal, the intergalactic scumbag and fun-loving motherfucker. And yeah, he's just out to make some credits and hopefully not get killed by anybody while he's doing it. That's his big ambition in life. And if he can get high, then that's what he's going to do, because he's a bit of a stim junkie. So when Ryan was doing his recap there, all Sekkiya heard was stim, 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 stim.
Yeah, don't undersell the addiction here.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So we're going to be joined later on by Dave, who is playing the captain.
Actually, he's just sent a message saying he's going to have to skip this one.
Ah, fair enough, okay.
Just probably.
We'll put him out to pasture. We'll
just leave him drunk, passed out in the bar, and we'll just go on with the rest of our mission.
Fair enough. All right. So let's jump right into it here, gentlemen.
Before you do, should we roll some force dice?
Yes, that's probably a great idea.
And I probably need the app, too.
One white dice?
Yeah, one white dice for everybody.
Oh, there's one for you, Ryan. On me.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, crikey.
Woo!
Hang on. 2 light side. Wow.
Lucky for you.
Yeah, it's very unusual. I don't do light side.
It was helpful though because the rest of them were all dark side. So for those watching, we're starting with 3 dark side and 2 light side.
Awesome.
And the obligation roll was not in anybody's category, so we're all good there.
Cool.
So make sure everybody clears their white dice here at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Just click on the white dice so it goes away, and then we'll carry on. So just to catch us up specifically, you last just met with Relics. He gave you guys your 2,000 credits there. You split those up, giving you a total of 1,000 credits from last session. And he also kind of gave you a nice gift for the quality of goods that you brought him. At this point, we'll say that seeing as things are kind of moving in the direction of you guys making your way out of here, that Drax will make his way to the ship ahead of you guys as the captain in order to prepare your way. That'll get him out of our way and keep him occupied in a productive manner. Yeah, we won't have to pull in the god out of nowhere that drags him out for a special side quest.
There you go.
Yeah, so he's going to go return to the ship while you guys are finishing up these negotiations with Relics.
Awesome.
Yes. Now, before we jump into kind of the next phase of things, is there anything that you guys want or need to do at this point? Just because I don't want to kind of push into the next thing if there's something you guys sort of like, oh, I want to upgrade this, or I want to look for that, or I want to go there or do this.
I just want to check how my tavern is doing. Oh.
your small business, yeah.
Yes, how is it running? Forcefully acquired through Hex.
Actually,
nice.
I'm going to ask Relics if he's got any kind of like little upgrades for guns, you know, kind of scopes or silencers or cool little tech things that, you know, he might have out back.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind some fancy gadgets for my blasters either.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got Relics?
Relics kind of gives you the sly smile, and he's like, well, you know, I do carry a number of things in the back that normally don't get to see the light of day, but, you know, seeing as we're pretty tight there.
Let me feel the fiber of your fabric.
He gives a bit of a chuckle and says, well, I'm sure we can come up with something for you. All right, can you give me a percentage roll?
Well, all of us?
Anybody? Oh no, just give me one for
88. Copper that.
All right. So he says to you, well, I've got a couple of things in the back. He's like, I've got myself, I got a telescopic optic sight. And you even have an in-helmet scanner if somebody's interested in such a thing.
So you got anything for blaster pistols?
He's like, blaster pistols? Well, I gotta be honest with you, I don't usually deal in the small stuff. It's more higher level we tend to roll with around here.
So that telescopic sight, I'll pick it up and start looking at it. Is it like for a bigger weapon, like a heavy weapon?
Yeah, in most cases it'll end up on like it's more like a sniper hunter kind of attachment.
Would I look, knowing what the captain's weapon is, would I think, oh, that might be compatible, something he could use?
It's a very good possibility that it would work out on his rifle.
Okay. Okay, Relics, what do you want for this?
He's like, well, this is a Zycon Optics Model 40 Marksman scope.
Yeah, cut the passive. I know
He's like, well,
hard to come by, rare as they come. Got it.
He chuckles at you. He's just like,
That's
"Oh, you know me too well, Dex. You know me too well." He says, "But for you, I can part with it with 250 credits."
Sorry, I thought you said 250 credits. 150? Come on. The match we just brought you, bro. You know you're going to score big time with neurotic poisons. Come on, make the horse happy.
He's like, you did bring me some good stuff. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Give me a negotiation. I'll give you a 2 boost against just 2 normal.
Okay.
So the 2 boost will be the basics in regards to how much good stuff you brought him. So you're...
Oh, yeah, mate. He's loving me.
All right. So with the 3 successes, I'll bring that down 25 each. So he says, you know what, Dex, I can give it to you 175. 175.
Yeah, relics, I know. I'm not going to bust your chops for over 25 credits. 175, you got a deal. Spit in my hand and give him a shake.
He looks at the spit and he kind of does the same and meets it. He's like, I really don't get this part of the custom, but...
Relics, my man, how much for a set of armored clothing? You got some of that in the back?
He's like, armored clothing, eh? I'm sure.
Seem to be getting shot at a lot these days.
He chuckles and says, I think in your line of work, young man, there's a very good chance that's going to be happening a lot.
Yeah, I'm already missing my vacation on Rylop.
Rylon, eh? Oh, how were the lady folks there?
As well as advertised.
He chuckles and you see him kind of fade out for a second there as he gets a little bit of a smile on his face and he's you're giving a nod as he's going over a memory in his head.
Yeah, I can recommend some places next time you want to go.
He chuckles at that and says, "Oh, that's definitely on my list to return." Okay, can you give me a negotiation 2?
Yes. Yep. Let me move this quick. And
this is not really negotiating with the guy, but determine if he's got it in stock, kind of thing.
Yeah. All right. Advantage. So he doesn't have it in stock, but
he says, it's not something I usually carry around, but it's something that I can get it for you if you're sticking around for a bit.
yeah, I think we'll be here for a little while, but not sure how long. Once those shots start firing, it's going to be time to go. We're starting to shake things up already, so.
He says, "Well, there's another option if you're really in a hurry for this. The armored clothing is definitely something that it exists around here, and let's just say that if you were willing to go to a certain place at a certain time, and if another certain gentleman were walking past you at that certain time, I might be able to arrange such a thing."
Well, that sounds fantastic. I'll take some free armored clothing anytime.
He chuckles and says, "Well, free might be cutting it a bit much. Probably have to include a finder's fee for this service."
Oh, of course. Sure. There'll be a service charge, of course.
He says, "Tell you what, give me about 2 hours, and I'll call my man Dex here on his frequency, and I'll give you a location of where to be."
You're a good man. I can see what Dex sees in you.
And he's like, "And Dex, I'm sure Dex has got the account number, so I'll expect a wire in there afterwards with I'd say a donation for services."
Sure.
I'll make sure he doesn't forget.
And
I never forget. Shi'bal always pays his debts.
And I see in my collection missing is Ascension pistol with a Gatling gun. Shoot it and then you can pull yourself up. That's what I need. And I know he knows somebody.
That's awesome.
Nice. He kind of gives a blink and he looks over towards Dex and he's like, I already gave him kind of something like that with the FlexiCore thing. Is that what you're talking about?
No. A real gun, you can shoot it and pull yourself. Go gadget, buddy. Go.
He's trying to be Batman.
All right, give me a
Sorry, Alex,
negotiation.
you gotta forgive this little fella. He takes the flights of fancy. He's too smart for his own good.
Nice. Give me a negotiation 4.
Ooh.
Negotiation. Ooh, somebody good is somebody good at negotiating.
This is you. This is all you.
Okay, 4 purple
Yeah.
against 1 green. Here we go. Threat and failure.
So you're kind of pushing a bit hard on this, and he's like, look, seriously, it's not something I carry. It's not something I do. He's like, but I can't get it for you. I don't know where you can find that kind of thing. However, the reality is that kind of stuff, that's more like custom tech. So you're looking for something outside of the range of what I'm dealing in here.
Okay, need somebody cooler than this guy. I thought he was cool.
Sekkiya will just elbow Harrison and be like, he deals in real weapons, not grappling hooks.
Time to build my own.
There
You
you
have a
go.
rope and a gun? Okay.
Nice. That's something you may have to work out with later. All right. Anything else you guys like to do here?
I think that's good. That's good for me anyway.
All right.
We got a whole shipment of drugs that we're going to deliver, so I think I'm good for that.
So Relics, steps back over to Dex and he's like, Dex, you're a good man. You take care of yourself now. If you're ever back in the system,
Relics.
and you got some goods to move, you know where to go.
You know you're always my first port of call for moody goods, man. I've made a lot of money for you, and you've done well by me. So yeah, you take care of yourself. We'll be back. Stay lucky.
Stay lucky. I like that. Definitely a good call.
All right, cool. I'll give him another kind of high five. Kind of.
Secret handshake.
Yeah, a little kind of shake and. All right, gentlemen, let's go find ourselves a meathead.
Yeah, let's rock on.
Yeah. So you guys kind of head out the back, and the general information he gave you is that he knows that you guys are heading towards the port. So he kind of sends a message into Dex as you guys are making your kind of slow way back. Now that the captain has taken the speeder with him, and you're kind of making your way across these. It's more like it's a pretty Duracrete area that you're in, a lot of warehouses still, stuff like that. But it starts to slowly change into more like commercial districts, shops, things like that. And as you get closer and closer towards the port area, you get a quick kind of calm message from Relics, and he's like, corner of Imperial Way and Castle Lee. If you're there 40 minutes from now, there's a man. He's going to be wearing a blue headband. When he walks by, there'll be a person following him. Take out the man following him, and you'll have your equipment. And he hangs up without waiting for a response.
Cool. I'll relay that information. Okay, guys, this corner, 40 minutes. There's going to be a fella with a blue headband. We've got to take out the guy following him. He'll have your armored clothing.
Awesome. Let's do this.
Headband or bandana?
He wasn't
Yes,
specific.
sir.
We'll just look for the guy with the blue thing on his head. I reckon that'll be him.
And Ryan, can I do a streetwise real quick to see if I recognize any significance to the blue headband?
The gang membership.
Yeah, that's something that Sekkiya would just think about for a second.
Let's hope it's not the
That's-
Crips.
Yeah, that's some kind of marking for sure. So what's the difficulty on that?
We'll give. You've been here before, so we'll make it a standard. It's okay, just a 2.
Okay. All right, 3 successes and an advantage. So I know everything about that blue bandana. I even know where he got it. I know what brand it is.
How much you pay for it?
Yeah.
You sold it to him.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I was on it. Was Vice for it at some point.
It's my old socks.
Nice, love it.
So what can you tell me about the blue bandana?
So you're aware that this blue bandana is kind of more of a political statement thing than it has to do with any kind of gang affiliation. In the system of Besselin, there's a lot of political turmoil that kind of runs up and down over the times, and a lot of the groups identify themselves through colors. I mean, like the more conservative ones are like a blue color, the more liberal style is like a yellow, and then you've got kind of the spacers who are
So it's like the real world.
Yeah, you know what?
The political groups have their own colors.
Yeah.
Whoa, come check you.
That's a surprise too. So basically, like, from what you would figure out from this kind of scenario is that probably there's some kind of maneuver happening in the background where somebody's making a move on this political figure, and you're kind of doing double duty in getting your item as well as preventing, by the looks of it, some kind of political mishap.
Yeah, so I probably know which political party they are too, right? Like, you don't have to give me the detail. You can just say that I would know that.
Yeah. You would know it based on the general system details that you have in your head, based on the fact you've been here before.
So I'll say it to the other guys. Blue bandana. Looks like we got us a hit on a local politician here, and we're probably targeting the bodyguard for the armored clothing. I'm not sure what's going to happen after that, but we might want to stay clear. Get the armored clothing and get out of there. There's something bigger's going down.
Okay, well, I suggest we get to the corner and see if there's a quiet place we can like maybe drag the bodies to. So we just can't go down in broad view.
No, a political hit. It's got to be discreet. That's for sure. And we don't want to get our hands dirty with that action. We got enough problems.
Yeah.
Got the sector guy on our eyes.
Ranger Rick looking over our shoulder. Alright, cool.
Alright, so we're gonna rock on.
Yeah, let's head to the location.
Alright. So you guys kind of make your way further through the commercial district. There's a lot of cantinas, there's a lot of, just general shops, things you can pick up here and there. But you notice that things start getting a little bit kind of run down a bit as you move closer to the spaceport, and it tends to be more along the lines of like companies and like transport things, shops, things like that. You see like repair shops, etc., etc. You make it to this corner where it's on, as I mentioned, the Imperial Way here, and this is a bit of a wider street, and it kind of has, every kind of 300 or 400 feet down this road, you see that there's kind of an Imperial statue, kind of one to the Emperor kind of thing, one that has like a stormtrooper in kind of full pose, another one that's got an Inquisitor with his lightsaber drawn, that kind of thing. And as you kind of notice the specific one corner that you're looking for, you see that the corner is bracketed on one side by a straight up kind of Duracrete gray brick building where there's no doors and windows for about 50 feet down either side. And on the other side is kind of looks like it was one time kind of a park, but now it's more of like a statuary park. So there's kind of like these pillars of things where there's like a statue here and there on top of each, maybe 5 or 6 of them. Looks like it might give you good cover kind of thing, or it might be giving someone else good cover if they were looking through that area as well.
This is some murky shit we're walking into right now, man. We don't know who's hanging around in this park.
I take a stroll through the park.
So you see, like, there's a fountain and stuff like that. There's some kids playing and stuff like that. A few parents kind of wandering here.
Okay, I'll look down at my wrist and see what time it is.
Yeah, you see that you've got about 10 minutes if there's any kind of setup that you guys wanted to perpetrate, or if there's any kind of pre-planning stuff that you wanted to do.
Well, just more like, what time is it? Is it daylight? Is it nighttime?
Yeah, it's coming on late afternoon for you guys at this point.
Still bright there.
You went to the guy's place in the morning. Yeah, you kind of... Actually, sorry, probably more into the evening at this point.
I think it's pretty late now, because it was like dinner time when we were still at the house, at Land's house.
Yeah,
and then we did all that other shit. So I think it's pretty... And then we walked the warehouse at night.
Probably looking about like 8:30 or 9 o'clock would be like galactic standard.
That'll do. GST. Okay, so we're in a park. There's a fountain. There's statues. There's kids playing. You said?
Yeah, there's a couple of kids who are kind of doing a little almost like a speeder bike baseball kind of thing that they're playing. So they're zipping around on these little mini speeder bikes, kind of using the pillars as, blocking ways and ways in kind of maze kind of style.
I give each some coins and tell them to
Go get some ice cream.
Harrison, you're a creepy guy going off of the.
Hey kids, want some
Hey
candy?
kids! Oh yeah. Yes, my van is right over there, guys. That sends them running, I hope.
Yeah, hopefully they don't go running straight to their parents or the local authorities.
I hope you're not carrying your gun and your rope with you too at the same time.
I'm wearing a long winter coat, very thick.
Burberry.
I've got a real horsey on my ship. Do you want to come and see it?
Oh, no.
Nice,
Anyway, I give them money and tell them to go.
Yeah.
So even in this kind of backworld place, like the offer of money is definitely taken in suspiciously, but taken, and the kids do move off. So the park itself is thinning out as the evening goes on. There's probably about 5 minutes left before the action is supposed to kind of come down, and you see that even more than the work you guys are doing, it seems like the park is almost unnaturally emptying out at this point.
Okay.
Everybody can feel
This
the
doesn't-
awkwardness from that encounter.
Can I make a perception roll just to
Sure.
see if, I notice this is a bit too weird, a bit too
Yeah,
quiet?
I'd like to do the same.
Go for it.
We got
Not me.
Against a 3.
3.
I like to relish in the awkwardness of the empty park.
Okay.
Nice.
That's 2 successes and 2 advantages.
Okay.
The bonus
So,
one.
in the case of both of you, you do notice that there seems to be on the edge of the kind of crowd, as the road here and the park side here, there does seem to be a couple of individuals who are gently hurrying folks along, kind of in a similar manner to what Harrison had just done. They're not offering money, but you can tell that they're kind of a local, and they're using the local kind of slang and patois to move these people along.
Can we determine that they are security, or can we determine that they are independents?
In your case, you're fairly certain that they are independents.
Okay.
They do seem to be organized in their thing, but they don't seem to be of like a high level security team.
I hide from them.
Yeah, I'm gonna like kind of nudge Dex with my elbow and just kind of with my chin, check those guys out over there.
Yeah, Dex has seen them, but it seems like one of them starts to make his way towards you guys with a kind of a raised eyebrow, looking at Dex.
Okay,
I'll put my hand behind Harrison and just kind of nudge him out in front and say, "Time to make a new friend, buddy." And then Sekkiya's gonna just slowly attempt to disappear into the shadows.
Do you want to give me a stealth?
Let's see. I'm gonna see what happens first when this guy approaches.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just going to stand my ground and just kind of just have one hand resting near one of my blasters.
Yeah, I can't
Sure,
waste a lot of time though. If this guy's gonna come, then before the guy comes, I definitely need to get out of sight. So if that's about to happen, then just let me know, and Sekkiya will get out of sight.
Fair enough.
Okay, well, I'll kind of walk forward towards this guy, so hopefully his attention's on me, which will allow Sekkiya to maybe kind of disappear.
I'll just turn and follow a different path and just kind of disappear into the bushes in the path where we're expecting this guy to be.
Okay, why don't you give me a stealth check just against 2?
Okay.
For Dex,
Yeah,
you notice that there's a kind of basically a near human guy who's starting to make his way towards you. He's dressed very casually in the local, but you can see the kind of 1,000-yard stare in his eyes as he's approaching you. He's got kind of a purple-colored skin and some silver and white kind of hair moving towards you. You would recognize him as a Kashiri.
Okay, cool.
Just so you
That
know.
means nothing to me.
Yeah,
Yuri.
I know. So,
Time for Harrison to Google.
No, it's not even important. Just again, it's just.
No, Harrison knows how they look like. Just I
Okay.
don't.
He's well
how
educated.
close? How is he walking towards me with purpose?
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be. Yeah, he's not like looking left or right. He's locked onto you at this point.
Okay, and how far away is he?
He's probably about 50 meters at this point, moving in your direction.
Okay, well, I'll call out.
As he approaches, you can see that like kind of at the point where you can start catching details from him and he can catch them from you. He puts on like a very friendly smile. The smile doesn't reach his eyes.
Okay, that's fine. I'll return it. Equally not reaching my eyes. Actually, I'm hiding behind these rather cool shades. So.
Sekkiya's
But I'll be
got
like,
in the
As
dark
he,
passage.
as he comes into kind of vocal range with you, he's like, "Evening, friend. Nice night for a stroll, isn't it?"
it is friend Kashiri. Yeah. What can I do for you?
He says,
seem to
"Well,
be,
this part has been made off limits. There's some gas leak." He's clearly telling you a lie, and he's aware that you're aware that it's a lie, kind of thing. But you're getting them to move along.
Okay, well, I'll just keep smiling and say, yeah, it's been a long day. After a long day of, working in the office, I like to relax in the park and feed the birds. So it's public property, so what are you trying to empty it for? I don't think that's your right, unless you've got a badge.
He's like, "No badges here, friend.
Yeah.
No badges."
Oh, you won't mind if I just dunk my feet in the fountain and just relax, have a smoke. It's all good.
And again, the the smile starts to slip a little bit, but he says, "Well, it's a free city, friend. It's a free city."
It is. It's a great world that we live in. So there's him and just him, or you said there was someone else in the distance?
Yeah, there's about 3 guys that are just kind of almost like a perimeter. Like they're kind of walking a semi-perimeter. They're trying to make it look random, but you can tell pretty well that this is, they're setting up an area.
Okay, well I'll just say, those 3, are they with you?
He kind of turns around like as if he's kind of like checking out. Don't know what you're talking about, friend.
No, I was going to say, I mean, did you tell those guys that they need to kind of leave the area as well? Or?
I'm not your friend, buddy.
And his smile kind of just drops right off at this point. He says, "Stay if you want."
Well, why wouldn't I stay? Is there a reason why I wouldn't want to stay? I say I like to come and relax in the park after work. There's something you're not telling me, isn't there?
He says, "Friend, there's a lot you're not hearing right now." And he just kind of turns on a heel at that point and just moves back towards the perimeter, basically ignoring and leaving you to the fates.
What? I couldn't hear that.
Okay, so was it just like one straight path that he was walking down, like kind of maybe?
Yeah, he kind of came in like the main way from the street.
Okay.
Yeah, like you can see these other guys kind of between the pillars every once in a while as they're kind of doing a kind of general circuit around.
Okay. Well, I'll just kind of, if he's walking away from me, is there anything nearby, like something that give me decent cover? So I can
Yeah, you could take behind one of the pillars. You would have the advantage of cover.
Okay, so as he's walking away, I'll just kind of like just dart behind a pillar. So the 3 that are at the other end hopefully can't see me, and I'll like hail Sekkiya on the comms. Be like, "Sekkiya, where are you?"
And you'll hear a voice on the comms and from the bushes off to your left. "I'm right over here, man. I'm in cover."
There's like big horns sticking out of the bush.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like these bushes with like 2 pointy, sharp horns sticking out.
Okay.
"I'm right over here, man. I'm in cover. He's never gonna see me."
Okay, I'm
See
just
that blue
thinking about,
headband yet?
I'm just thinking about a crossfire. We don't want to catch each other in each other's crossfire. What's the plan? Just wait till they get close and start shooting?
Yeah, man. I'm thinking as soon as the blue headband walks past, I'm gonna just open fire on the dude.
That works. Harrison.
Can you get into a cross point?
Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, Ryan, regarding where Sekkiya is, I want to try and obviously find a place. So if I start shooting, there's no risk. I'm not going to miss my guy and accidentally hit him. You know, we're not.
Yeah, you're pretty clear. If you're like basically, if you slide back like one more pillar behind where you are now, you have an angle where any shots that missed anything else, whether it be other pillars or anything else, would basically go off into that Duracrete building wall. So you've got a pretty good backstop of fire there if you wanted to use that.
Okay, that'll work. Okay, I'll try and scurry back another pillar. Try and hail Harrison on the comms. Harrison, where are you?
Oh, I'm digging a hole with my archaeology tools.
Okay, when you finish making sandcastles, is there any way like you can hack into the local camera system or any kind of local security systems?
Consider it done. Well,
Yeah, we need to know what's
already
disabled
hacking
cameras, things like that. You know.
there's some serious shit that's about to go down here. We need to make sure we're not involved.
So if
So
you
the
can,
place where I dig is exactly the place where the maintenance cables are running.
power cables are running.
Connect in. It's the good.
Awesome. So Sekkiya's got his blasters out already.
Yeah, I'll take out mine as well.
With his blasters like this, he's ready.
All right, we're gonna give Ola, since Ola is doing a hardline cut into these things, and he's got his 5 things. We're still gonna make him roll for it anyway. So we'll go your computers versus 3, and I'm gonna flip a destiny point on that. So 2 purple and 1 red.
2 purple, 1 red.
Yeah, against your computers.
4 green, 1 yellow. Beep boop beep. 2 success, 1 advantage, 1 triumph.
There you go. So you're successful in that you hack into the system. Why don't you tell me what your advantage and then your triumph is?
I
own this mark now.
Slowly taking over the
just
town.
acquire everything through hacking.
I guess with my advantage, I turn off the lights in the area where the guards are.
Okay.
Or at least so they can't see anything. Just either I blind them or the light turns off. Whatever works.
We'll say that,
don't spook anybody. Don't spook anybody, man. Cut the lights after we blast the guy.
It looks pretty natural, yeah, but the like a couple of lights just kind of burst out.
The Harry Potter move, and then the lights go on. And the triumph. Is there some water pipe somewhere?
Definitely, there's fountains in here, everything, yeah.
Then they go off, spiraling, shooting water, full power.
What are you doing? We're trying to ambush this guy.
The
I'm never
water.
gonna come here with this shit going on.
We always need the water.
Save it for after we get the armored clothing.
So there's now this spout of water that is just shooting like about 50 feet into the air out of where this fountain.
And you see the 2 horns go behind the bushes.
I mean, it's a park. What else can we do there?
However, you did manage to tap into the security system, or like the camera system.
Of course.
A quick view in the cameras shows you that there are 3 guys that you've already noticed through decks. They're kind of patrolling the edge of the park, and you notice that they're kind of flanking one particular entrance, which is kind of not the main entrance, but one of the side entrances along where that Duracrete wall is. And in looking at the camera that follows in that direction, you can see that there are kind of 3 guys who are, black suit dressed, and they're kind of walking. And behind them is a guy in a blue bandana. And you notice, though at this point it doesn't seem like anybody else does, there seems to be a guy who is trailing them. He's kind of trying to stick to the shadows, but with the camera access you have enough ambient light to see this guy. kind of sliding along the wall, following them.
Okay, then I tell my two teammates through the intercom. I saw him. He's following him in the shadows.
Awesome. That's our man. So
But
he's
we're
obviously
not killing the
security then.
bandana
He
guy.
might,
We are killing the guy following. just to make sure, guys, we're not killing the blue bandana, right? We're killing the guy following him.
not if he's got 3 bodyguards. We're trying to kill the hitman. That might be the hitman that's organizing this thing.
Yeah, the hitman is following the bandana guy.
The hitman's our target. He'll
Okay.
have some shiny new armored clothing.
So,
Okay.
but you determine, Harrison, that this group of bodyguards is going to enter the park in probably about a minute or so. And it looks like they're going to cut a corner and not kind of come right straight through this area where the fountain is spewing 50 feet into the air. But they'll be kind of still coming between this area that Dex and Sekkiya have created, but they're going to be much, much closer to Sekkiya. Like they're probably like about 80-20 kind of thing.
Okay.
Like 80% closest to him.
Okay. Then instead of turning off the lights, I would like to turn on the lights with my advantage so the area is well lit so we can see the guy approaching. Okay.
The guy creeping along the walls
So-
is like lit up.
Because that makes much more sense now.
You see the 2 horns go lower into the bushes when all the lights turn on.
No, because that way the guy following them will not approach from that way. He will have to find some other.
All right. So about this time too, your camera sweep as you're kind of clicking through the number of cameras around, you see that there's a utility truck that kind of comes whipping around the corner and starts pulling up into the edge of the park. As that happens, though, you see one of the guys, who's of the 3, kind of move over and kind of wave this truck. So he stops. You see that they have a conversation. Some money exchanges hands, and the utility truck drives away.
Well done. Well done, bodyguard. Crisis averted.
Yeah, no, this is not the guys in the black. This is the other 3 guys who did that, just so you know.
No,
Yeah.
not the bodyguards.
Not the bodyguards.
Okay.
Yeah, they're the
Thugs,
guys who
called
came to the
thugs.
park before.
Yeah, the guys who, one of the, again, for example, the guy that talked to Dex.
Yeah.
So at this point, the bodyguards have entered the pillars, and they're about 2 to 3 pillars in, which puts them at about long range from where you guys are now.
Nope.
And
I
they
need,
will be
I need
passing.
medium range.
They'll be passing into medium range in about 10-15 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold position. I'm not gonna make a move.
Where's this guy in the black?
Yeah, I'm waiting for him.
Yeah. So at this point now, again, you guys probably can't see him from where you are, but Olafur can see him where he's now crossed the street from the Duracrete side, and he's now going pillar to pillar.
I'm informing.
He's trying to avoid the light. But yeah, he's kind of, again, as Harrison mentioned, perhaps he's giving you an update on that.
Yeah, I'm like following him. Guys, he's okay. Now he's at this pillar. Oh, yeah. Now he's moving to the next pillar. Guys, shoot him. Guys, attack him. He's coming from this pillar.
How far until he approaches my pillar? How many pillars away is he from my one?
Is he in range? Like, let us know when he's in range.
Yeah, right now he's in long range, and the other guys are now in medium range.
Yeah,
So-
we want the hitman in medium range.
Yeah, picturing like this, like the 3 fingers here, those would be the bodyguards. Here's the guy in the blue,
Mhm.
and then here's the guy behind the pillar. So he's kind of doing a zigzag as he's trying to follow these guys through.
Yeah, that's the one we're waiting for.
So the longer you guys are sitting here now, the bodyguards themselves are in your short range now. The guy with the headband is moving from medium into short, and the guy in the dark clothing hiding is now in your medium range.
Okay. What I would like to do is, as soon as like I can get a shot on the guy as he's moving between pillars, I want to kind of come out of my cover, shout, "Councilman, look out, assassin!" and then try and like take a shot at this guy. So like I'm on their team kind of thing, like looking out for a politician.
Sekkiya's already fired. As soon as that guy was in range, Sekkiya was already aiming. He's got both blasters out like this, And just as soon as that guy went in range, just boom. One
All right. For the sake of mechanics and all, let's say that this all happens at the same time.
Okay.
So I'm going to want the shooting rolls from both Dex and Sekkiya, and I'm going to want a perception roll from Harrison.
What's the difficulty?
I think you're just medium range, right? So just be 2.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm going to aim real carefully with mine, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm aiming.
I'm going to take a
And I'm
real
gonna
careful aim.
A destiny point.
There it is.
Because I'm going to drop this guy.
Perception, how difficult? 2?
Yeah.
So, just to let you know what's going on, when I fire with both guns at the same time, I have to get +1 difficulty, so I'm going to roll the 3 purples.
Okay.
And I got a blue for aiming. I upgraded. Bam! So I hit with my primary gun. But unfortunately,
The guards see you shooting.
no, unfortunately I can't hit with the second gun. I need to spend 2 advantages or a triumph to hit with the second gun.
Yeah. And Dex, how about you?
Against what, 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm taking real careful aim and success.
So that's 9
Alright.
damage from mine.
All right. And Dex?
6? 6 damage, I think my blaster pistol does.
Okay.
Nothing special.
So it's 7 for you.
To give this the kind of cinematic moment that it deserves, I'm going to basically kind of run out how this all goes down now. So basically, Sekkiya's guns kind of pop out of this thing and fire.
Not
This
even. Just like the bushes just erupt and leaves go flying off into the air, and these 2
Nice.
faster shots go flying out of the bushes right from the dense foliage, right at this
Nice.
guy, and just
And
smack.
at that same time is when Dex jumps up and gives the holler that he mentioned there before and makes the fire as well. At the same time that happens, of course, the 3 bodyguards, 2 of them kind of drop prone and pull their guns, looking for targets. The first one, of course, they see is Dex. They don't fire, though, because they do hear his statement and see that he's not actually aiming anywhere near the person that they're protecting. The third one is moving back towards the guy in order to kind of give him the human shield kind of effect. And at the same time as your shots go off, Harrison, who is still looking at the camera feeds, notices that the other 3 guys on the outskirts are now charging directly into the middle of this.
Okay.
So the guy that you guys are shooting at, you guys hit him basically at the same time. Bam, bam. He gets rocked kind of one way, rocked the other, and ends up just kind of sprayed out on the ground on his back.
Sekkiya's up and moving.
I would like to turn off all the lights except in the place where the bodyguards are, the main guy and the guy who's now shot.
Not the guy who's shot.
What? Of
Cut
course.
the lights on the target. Cut the lights on the target.
No, we want
I'll
the
say
person
that.
who we shot. We want them to be seen. Otherwise, they don't know we killed the assassin.
I'm gonna strip him of his armored clothing momentarily as soon as I get there.
Anyway,
We're
I
fucking
turn off
out
the
of here.
lights.
That's it.
So
That's what we're gonna
as
do
you're
here.
running towards the guy, the 2 guys on the ground are tracking you with their guns, saying, "Keep back! Keep back! Keep back!"
I'll just shout like, "We're friends! We're friends! We're trying to help!"
Friendlies. We're taking out this assassin. Cover the politician. I don't know. Like we know it. We probably know what his rank is, right? From my advantages and triumph. Like we know.
Well,
Like,
again, looking at
or like what to call him.
seeing him approach, you probably realize that again he's probably a councilman. Yeah.
Councilman. Okay, so we'll just say protect the councilman.
So they the 2 guys are still looking at you kind of suspiciously, but they get up off their prone position and they back towards the councilman, kind of putting a triangle around him, and they're kind of slowly circling around him.
Have I reached the guy?
Yeah, so you kind of reach at the guy, and about the same time as you reach him, these blaster shots come out of the darkness towards the councilman.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the guy in the head
The guy
as
that's
soon as I
down.
get there. Yeah, the guy that's on the ground, who's got the armor clothing. As soon as I get there, just blow him away. No hesitation.
There's probably a roll for that, but I'm not going to worry about it because it's if you miss, there's bigger problems, you know.
And then I'm going to grab him by his fucking legs, and I'm going to start hauling him off into the bushes.
Nice. Now, Dex, as he's kind of doing this haul off into the bushes here, you can see these, where the blaster fire is coming in is not really, like you're not really between the two groups, but you're kind of at the triangle's point of them. So, I mean, you can see to your right, you got the politician and the bodyguards, and then kind of angled 45 degrees to your left, you can see where the blaster fire is coming from. You're at the position where basically you're out in the open because you just said to the politician, hey, get down. But you haven't been noticed by these three guys yet, specifically.
Okay. I'd like to kind of get back behind the pillar and just shout from behind the pillar. To the right, more assassins. They're shooting. Cover the councilman. And
so by this time too, as you're giving that yell, the two of the guys have kind of hauled onto him, and they're moving him towards where the water is just spraying out of this fountain, thinking that they can use it as some kind of cover position from the thing. So that's going to lead them. That's going to lead them across in front of you, so that they would go between you and the assassins.
Sekkiya's gonna like he's got one hand, he's like ripping the armored clothing off this guy, and then with the other hand he's on the comlink, and he's shouting in the comlink to Dex, tell him they were sent from the corrupt motherfucker Merrick. Tell him he sent them.
I'm back on the
Let's blame this on him.
Will you stop touching that man up and get out of here? We need your help.
I got it. So I don't know how long it takes me to get armored clothing off of Dev.
It's good enough. It's good enough.
Okay. All right. So I got the shit. We can get out of here now. Let's go.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to think.
So at this point, you have to decide. It's up to you what you want to do, of course. But the two options basically are extract or participate.
Well, those blasters that came in, what range would that be at? Long?
At this point, they're in the long range. Within moments, they'll be in medium.
Okay. Well, so you've got the councilman and two of his bodyguards coming towards me to try and get him out of the way.
Yeah, so they're kind of, again, like if you look at it, they're short range from you. They're going to be crossing short range from you ahead of you. Okay.
That's fine. And
then then medium to them, long range to you.
Mm-hmm.
The other guys are kind of on that line, coming through now.
Okay. Well, I'll just get back on the comms and be like, Sekkiya, we should help this guy. There might be a reward in it.
I'd be like, what? Hang on, I can't hear you. 1 sec. And I've got my jacket off, my long coat, and I've got it thrown over a bench, and I'm hopping from one foot to the other, and I'm trying to put on this armored clothing really quick. I'm stumbling around trying to pull on the pants and the shirt and everything. I put the jacket on. What? Reward?
I said we should help this guy. There might be a reward in it.
All right. Let's. All right, man. I'll trust your instincts.
What I'd like to do, Ryan, is kind of like, again, peek out from behind, without leaving. I know what you like for cover, so without leaving it completely.
I was waiting for this comment.
I'm visible. My head is. I'm a small target, though.
Yeah.
And I'm going to kind of motion like, get out, bring him out this way. And then as soon as the guys that are following, as soon as they're in medium range, I want to try and ping one. But I'm going to be like, this way, bring him this way, like we're on the same team.
Sekkiya's like, yeah, man, get a reward. That sounds great. Good job, man.
Fucking doing a striptease in the bushes.
No, I got it on now. Now I'm putting the jacket back on and reholstering my blasters.
Awesome.
Nice.
So I look at my clothing underneath my greatcoat.
Fair enough. All right, so yeah, the three bodyguards and the guys. The one guy is basically walking backwards with his gun, kind of shooting randomly off in the direction of these other guys. More, focused on kind of giving themselves some cover and move back. While the other two guys, one of them has the other guy in each arm, kind of thing, and just haul him in your direction now.
Yeah. this way, bring him over here. And then, yeah, can I try and shoot one of the dudes?
Yep, just before you do that, Harrison, what are you doing?
I forgot he was here.
He's making fountains explode. And playing a computer game, I think.
Yeah, he's on his app. Angry Birds.
He's hacking the system to
Nice.
turn off the lights.
Checking date, mate. Oh, I got a new message.
Another dick pic.
Star Wars Tinder.
Oh, my girlfriend is on her way back. That's
What are you doing?
me. Yeah, still the same. Turning off the lights so the bad guys can't see the important people.
Nice.
Right.
Still the same plan as always.
Yeah, so
Protecting
basically
the innocent.
that'll give disadvantage to the other guys, and advantage to you guys on shots.
So setbacks and boosts.
Yeah, setbacks and boosts.
Since I'm not good at shooting, I'm not shooting. That's safer for everybody involved.
I'll be approaching Dex's position and then I'll regroup with him.
Okay, Dex, you have the first shot here.
Awesome. I'm going to aim very carefully as well. Do I get an advantage, did you say?
Yeah, you get an advantage for the lights.
So that's another blue.
Yeah, it's basically an environmental advantage, thanks to Oliver.
Against how many would you like? Just the standard one, is it?
Yeah, standard 2.
Oh.
Nice try.
Bam!
Pew.
Very nice.
Awesome.
Shots.
Damage is...
A whole bunch. 6, 9... yeah, 9.
9? Okay.
And then
So,
up to
first of all, describe how you take one of these guys out, and then tell me what your advantages are.
Okay, so I'll kind of like, to start that whole scene again, kind of like, poke my head out from around the corner, like, bring the councilman over here, this way, quickly! And then just like, as I see one of the guys, like, boom! Just aim like a pro, and just like shoot the guy in the face. And like, yeah, just basically leave like a blaster-shaped hole in his face. And watch him collapse to the floor.
Sekkiya will be there at this point, and he'll see that awesome shot, and he'll be like, "Oh, nice shot, man!" He's like, "This is the way to get a reward. I'm in. Let's do it."
Okay,
And he'll go for his shot.
I will give an advantage to Sekkiya
Yeah.
for him to use as he wishes, and another advantage will be that like the guy who was coming is kind of in shock that his friends just got shot in the face, and kind of like whoa, stops and like looks to see what's just happened, which kind of gives him pause from whatever he was going to do next. If he was like thinking about shooting, he's suddenly not thinking about shooting. He's like, what the hell just happened to Jim?
Nice. Okay, sounds good. All right. At this point, since you've kind of taken this preemptive measure in terms of the guys and their actions, let's move into initiative here now. So if everybody can just roll their, I guess it would be
Cool.
yeah, cool at this point because you're aware of what's going on.
We're premeditated.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a plan and we're sticking to it.
Yeah. We're ready for this.
4 triumphs.
Wrong dice.
Irish advantages.
Oh, but doesn't matter. My yellow one was empty.
3 success.
Okay. Alright, let's take a look here. 3 success. 4 advantages. 1 advantage, okay. Okay. Okay, it's going to go bodyguards, player slot, assassins, player slot, player slot.
Cool.
Okay. So the the bodyguards, the one guy who's still standing up and kind of still facing the assassins, he's going to fire off his gun. Let's see if he hits it. So he shoots his gun and he hits one of the guy that's kind of stopped there, staring at his friend who's just been wiped out. Catches him on the shoulder, but unfortunately his blaster has jammed.
Oh, poor baby.
Yeah, so he's kind of like standing there, and
Sekkiya's going to laugh, and he'll turn to Dex like amateurs.
All right, now it is a player slot.
And mind if I go? Or you want to shoot again?
Go ahead. I'm not shooting.
Up to you. Go ahead. You can shoot again if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling it after.
Yeah.
No. I'll let you do it because you're like tooled up now, Mr. Travis Bickle.
Yeah. I got like the Matrix armor fucking underneath my overcoat here.
Neo that shit.
I just got one blaster out this time. I'm like kind of kneeling next to Dex. I guess we're hiding behind the same kind of cover, and I'm just gonna be kneeling off out to the side. I'm just gonna line up on probably the shocked guy, and that'll be my advantage.
Angels.
Yeah, that'll be my advantage that he gave me. So I'm gonna take advantage of that guy's surprise, or whatever was happening.
Surprise and being shot.
Yeah. Okay. That one. So we got us 2 successes and 3 advantages.
Nice. How much damage?
That's gonna be 8 damage, sir.
Okay, so with the other guy, you can describe the kill or the takedown, and then tell us what your advantages
are. Damn, I wanted a critical.
Oh, you can do that too if you want. With your
well, there's no point. He's dead, right?
Yeah.
So I can't really crit a dead guy.
You can try.
But, so was that the one that was already shot by?
Yeah. Not,
all right.
The guy that Dex shot is dead. This is the guy that was just shot by the bodyguard before his gun jammed.
All right, yeah. So he's sitting there and he's like hitting the his pistol like gun, like click, gun, click. And like I said, I just like had I was aiming already and I turned up and just grinned at Dex and I was like fucking amateurs. And it was like boom, just blew the fucker away and he just goes flying off his feet and the gun just goes spinning on the concrete.
Nice.
And for the advantages, I'm gonna pass another one back to Dex because we're in the fucking zone now, and how many? One guy's left, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say for one advantage is the guy that shot him first. He sees that I followed up his shot on the same target, and he just kind of looks at me and nods, if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's some like teamwork recognition there. Like, he sees that we're on the same wavelength here. We're on the same page. And I'll give one more to Harrison if he wants to do something.
Of course.
All right, sounds good. So the third guy, he's just seen his 2 buddies get blown away, but he seems to be in the kind of fanatical zone where it's like kind of do or die on his mission here. So he kind of dives in behind one of the pillars for a bit of cover himself, and he sees that guy who's kind of still hitting the gun jam. As he kind of gives you the nod over, he's kind of still sitting right there, so he just blasts off at him. And misses. So he misses his shot, but it causes the bodyguard that's kind of still standing there to dive into, get out of the way. So he's basically kind of out of the next round at this point.
He joins me in the hole. Dive out of the way. Come here.
Built your own bunker.
Yeah. And back to a player slot.
Okay. Do you have free sight on him?
Who?
Ellen.
I'm not sure. Is he in cover now? Is he?
Yeah, he's in cover.
Okay,
you would need to move to get a shot. You could get a shot at him, but you'd have to move to another pillar, kind of thing, to get the angle.
Okay.
Well, how close?
Okay. Well, what I'd like to do, and I don't know if this is going to work, but I would like to kind of do like some forward kind of like army roll out from behind my pillar, and so kind of come up into like a shooting position. I kind of basically, even if I have to run a few steps before I do my roll, but basically I want to come out, do it like an army roll, come up into a shooting position and bang, like shoot that mofo.
Nice, do it up.
All right, okay. So I've got an advantage from my boy.
Yeah, you get a boost.
Okay. Do you want an AGI roll or anything? No, you don't want that, do you? You don't want one like that.
You're okay.
Yeah, thanks. How many do you want?
Dex Mardin, motherfucker.
Dex Mardin. How many purples do you want? 2?
Just two.
Okay. One time for Dex. Oh!
Damn.
Wow.
Sick,
So
man.
if He doesn't see that. That's 3
He
successes.
doesn't see that coming, I tell you.
3 successes, 2 triumphs. Dude, you gotta fucking describe that shit.
So first of all, your damage is going to be +4 on your weapon.
Okay.
Is it +4 or just plus? I guess the triumphs count as
Triumphs are
successes,
still
right?
successes, yeah.
Yeah, just give me 1 sec.
You fucking aced that fool.
I know, mate. I know. I can't believe it.
Too bad I had the shovel ready.
Nice. Improvised melee weapons.
But I guess now I use the shovel to bury them.
Yeah.
All
Got the
dead
hole ready.
guys. Yeah. All.
Ola, sorry, mate. Do you want to do something?
No, I think you killed all of them. That's fine.
I'm pretty sure you smoked this guy.
Okay, so what I would like to do is come, like as I said, just kind of take a few steps out from behind my pillar, forward roll, and yeah, kind of come up into a roll and just with like a shot from the heavens. Just again, I know I'm a big headshot man, but yeah, this one just like plugs him in the face, and he's like, whoa! But like I want to kind of continue with another roll, and then like kind of like into the bushes, kind of I don't know where Dev was before, and just be like into cover. So it was like, but then I realized that I actually smoked him with 1 shot. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like come out, roll, shoot, roll again, but into cover like I'm some sort of fucking army dude. And but then yeah, kind of poked my head up out the bushes and realised that I've just obliterated his face.
Sekkiya's just be like, whoa!
I'm like, yeah!
Nice fucking shot, man!
Breakfast clubbing it across like from the bushes.
Sekkiya's not military trained. He's just be like, yeah, nice fucking shot, man!
So yeah, what do you reckon, Rye?
That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So, why don't you do a perception check for me too while you're there?
Okay, cool. I was thinking that second triumph kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, let's.
How about something to do with the guys, the politician or the guys?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Again, just against how many on the perception?
Just 1.
Just 1. Okay. Just let me double check. Well, okay, awesome. Oh shit! Sorry, I have to re-roll. I rolled the blue instead as well.
That's okay. It's no big deal. It won't make that much of a difference.
Oh, no, there you go.
It makes a big difference.
Minus the blue, and I just smoked it.
Wow.
Nice. So, when Sekkiya was denuding the other guy, basically you grabbed the armored clothing and left the rest of what was there, which included guys kind of a jacket and kind of a side bag that was there because you're in your hurry to do it.
Yeah.
And Dex notices this kind of right away. And as Dex opens up this little bag that's kind of there really quickly as he's kind of scanning the area, he kind of opens it up and sees it's kind of full of a bunch of shit in there. Well, not sure if he has enough time to check out what's in there or not, but he kind of grabs that and a couple of things that seem to be kind of falling out of pockets here or there on the ground.
Loot
So
bag.
he just like, loot grab.
Relics, you're still open, bro.
It's still early, man. It's only 9 p.m.
Nice.
Keep going to him all day long.
I'm mingling with the bodyguard in the hole.
Nice.
So how's your gun?
bodyguard
Let me fix that.
He notices that he can see the data pad that you've got the cameras up. And he's like, any others in the area? What's the status? What's going on?
Beep boop beep. Let me check that.
Nice. So you do a quick camera sweep, and all you can see are kind of the bodies laying around. And there seems to be a bit of a crowd that's starting to kind of push its way towards the park here again.
Okay. So I tell him.
Like some authorities are starting to come, and there's like some rubberneckers and whatnot.
So Sekkiya is going to get on the call. He's going to say, all right, Dex, if you're going to get that reward, now's the time. Otherwise, we should get the fuck out of here.
Like, all clear. Police is coming. All clear.
Yeah,
And then-
we don't need any more police action today.
Yeah, okay, I'll just kind of like just go over and counsel. Is the councilman okay? Councilman, are you okay?
And you can see that he's pretty shook up. Like he's, this isn't supposed to happen to me. This is.
I'll look at his bodyguards and say, I'll kind of help him to his feet and say, don't worry, we had your back, but I suggest you might want to get better protection. These boys don't seem up to much.
The kind of goodwill that you built with them is kind of crumbling quickly here. You get a couple of cut
I'll kind of give like a kind of friendly elbow to the, just kidding, kind of elbow to the arm, you know.
If you could have done what I just did, you know, then you'd be all right. But
yeah. So yeah, quickly, I suggest you get to where you're going, but a little token of appreciation for doing the city a favor, you know.
Straight to the point. Where's the politician part of you, man?
Sekkiya, you said we got to get out of here, so it's like, hey,
I could have done that. I could have just walked up with my hand out. You're the politician, man. You're supposed to smooth talk them, you know?
We've just done the city a huge favor.
Give me a negotiation versus 2.
Their favorite councilman, you know, alive, basically.
Yeah. And Sekkiya's like standing around trying to look like he's like still like a bodyguard, you know. He's still like checking the surroundings, but he's really just got like one eye on this exchange of the reward.
And he's got this like spice sniff on the go.
Yeah,
yeah, real pro.
I'm still on the spice, aren't I?
Yeah, he's on point.
That's why I'm shooting so good.
Nice.
Sorry, Ryan, did you say you wanted a roll?
Yeah, negotiation against 2.
Oh, I can do that.
That's your speciality.
Well.
I just give my business card to my new buddy while he's doing the negotiations.
The online shop.
Archaeologist.
Like, in case you need something found.
Dug up. Or buried.
You'll find that he's very grateful. He's very appreciative.
And I show him, see how good I am? I even dug this hole.
Yeah. So as you say, he's a pretty appreciative and kind of he's still off balance. Definitely, you can tell it from this whole kind of thing. Certainly, reward. Yeah, yes. You can see kind of.
Yeah, I'll just kind of like reach into his pocket and go, "Oh, you're looking for your wallet," and just kind of reach into it. Here it is.
He's kind of certainly.
Yeah. Show your appreciation, credit-wise.
And Sekkiya will try to put more social pressure on, and be like, I think we better hurry up here, guys. You know, we're pretty exposed still. We don't know how many more there could be in the area.
Oh my God, I think there's some more coming. Our computer guy said there's a truck full of people approaching the park. You've got to get out of here.
That evil Sector Ranger Merrick. You know, we don't know how many more guys he's going to send here.
You've got to get out of here. Quick, show your appreciation. Be on your way.
You've really got him off balance here. Like he's not really sure what the hell's going on.
Fast talking him left and right, mate. He's got to come in stereo. He doesn't know what's going on. He just knows he needs to pay up.
Yeah, so
Ranger Merrick, you know.
Just reaches into his hand, like his hand into his thing, and pulls out just a bunch of like physical credits, and just kind of dumps the pile of them in your hand, and just kind of turns around and starts kind of giving the heave ho and run.
Yeah, and it was a pleasure meeting you too, Councilman.
Don't lose that card. Call us anytime.
Okay, I'll stuff the credits into my pocket. So there was a bag and stuff in the bushes, was there as well?
Yeah.
I'll have picked all that stuff up, but just like let's go.
Anything on the ground that Sekkiya can just grab right away, like fallen pistols or anything?
Oh yeah. True.
You'd have to run back medium range to get to the pistols that were dropped by the guys that were killed.
And that's not the same direction we're going to go to get out of here?
No, you'd have to go back the other way if you're trying to avoid people.
Yeah, we're going to get out of here. Fuck it.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here. Let's split, man.
Just like leaving the scene of the crime.
Time to pay Relics another visit.
Hoodlums.
Nice.
Okay. Actually, yeah, I'll get back.
I'm going back to the Relics every day.
I'll give Relics a call. Relics, if he answers.
Oh, we're running through the park. Relics!
Still open, bro.
Relics.
We got the shit, man. We got the shit. What's your account number?
So, how's your evening going, boys?
Pretty good.
Yeah, you can hear some sirens in the background. So he's like, I take it the acquisition went well?
Yeah, you can say that. We'll swing by later. In the meantime, we're just going to try and get out of sight. Are you still open? Can we come and crash
Well,
your
we're always
house
open
whenever?
around here. But tell me one thing, since I got you on the line here, and instead of my contact direct, tell me what went down.
Tell him Sekkiya loves the armored clothing.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it on an open com channel. I'll tell you in person, but Sekkiya got his armored robes. That's all you need to know for now.
Yeah, I love the new clothes.
He gives a chuckle. He's like, "Well, I'm glad to hear that. There's certain other information I need, but I can get it from other channels if I don't see you guys first."
Yeah. Shit, they're coming. I've got to go. I'll see you later. And just like hang up.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, cool.
All right, where are we gonna go, man? Should we go back to Lan's house or try to find some other place to lay low for a while?
Yeah, how far away is that smackhead's house that we broke into?
Not
Yeah,
very far.
we've stirred up a lot of shit today. I think we need to chill out for a bit.
Yeah, I think I saw an uneaten, like, kind of meal in one of those pouches in that guy's house.
But there's
yeah,
only
I
one
left one on
bed
the
there.
floor.
I'm not going there.
Maybe
There's
we can
only
rent a
one
room.
bed, and you slept on it with your dirty shoes. Ugh.
We just need to get off the streets for a little while, let things cool down. There's going to
Well,
be
we don't have to go back to his house. We can go to any other accommodations.
cantina, something like that.
I know a nice
Brothel.
bar.
Brothels have private rooms. Just saying.
Okay, yeah, I just want to get. We just need to get off the streets. I mean, there's probably rumors of people of our, identities, just like going around town, seen near warehouses that were banged, councilmen getting shot. You know, I mean, there's only one guy in heavy robes with big horns, and
Alright.
a little.
Let's go to
German
Lan's house
fella.
then. If we go to a cantina, someone might rat us out.
Yeah, I reckon we go back to that smackhead's house. Lem was his name.
Ryan, just out of curiosity, out of character, are we allowed on our ship? Because you said that Drax is there.
Yeah, I would say
we go to
that
our ship?
generally, most likely, Drax gave the update to Merrick,
Mhm.
which would allow you guys then access to your ship again.
Okay. So you want to just go to the ship then, or you still want to go to Lands?
Well, if we can get on the ship, that'd be better. Give Drax a call, see if we can, see if we're all right to head back.
All right. Captain! No, not you, Red Rum. Captain! No, not you, Skipper. No, not Scrubber. Captain! Put the Captain on. Captain! Can you do? No, I'm not going to shut up. Just wait a minute. We're coming to the ship, all right? Lower the docking plank. We're coming. Hang on.
Nice.
Fucking lunatic. He flies the ship damn well.
There it is. So again, you guys are not too far from the spaceport. You were already in kind of the general area of it. With a kind of a quick, jink juke and whatnot, you can manage to get yourselves there without too much trouble, without running into too many
It's a
people.
lot of exercise for a junkie.
Yeah.
I'm pretty tired.
Cold sweat.
Yeah.
Nice. We'll give you a strain then.
Okay. Fair enough. I really need to chill out soon, man. It's been a pretty hectic day. I'm feeling my buzz wearing off.
So you guys kind of make your way into the massive spaceport area, and you know that from talking to Drax that they've set you up in a new docking bay, and that someone should be along, in the next little bit with the actual shipment itself. Obviously coming from the impound yard to now here, and they're trying to keep a low profile as well, because again they're not letting on. This is a official endeavor at this point. So you guys slide into the general hangar area. The ship itself is kind of slowly, grinding its way into shape, getting itself ready for departure or whatever the state may be. And as you kind of cross into the actual area itself, you see that there's these kind of a big, large platform. It's open to the sky. It's got some semi-enclosed buildings around. There's like a control room around, and it's pretty dark at this point. It's not kind of set up and ready to rock and roll for a whole bunch of busy time. But Sorry, give me 1 second here.
This is our hangar, right? That you're talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So you see that there's a couple of guys. You've been here for a couple minutes now. A couple of guys are coming in through the far loading dock area, and they're pushing the kind of loaded crate with what you're assuming is your stim anyway. And as they come about 20 to 30 meters away from you, you see in through that same door, there's these 3 absolutely huge guys that come running through. Now, these guys are human, but they're larger than any other human you've ever seen. They're outfitted in some kind of commando armor with this really strange chest plate. And there's tubing running to various parts in their body. Almost looks like Bane. You know what I mean? To give you a general sense of that. And
Fucking roid cases.
yeah.
Intergalactic
So as they're kind of running towards you guys, you see one of the guys kind of reach down and kind of do something on his chest, and you can physically see his muscles and his body growing larger as this kind of foaming blood kind of spits out of his mouth.
Are they moving towards our crate?
Yes.
Are they in medium range?
They will be momentarily.
Okay, as soon as that happens, that's all Sekkiya needs to see and all he needs to know.
Okay, so to give you a general sense as well, the area where you guys are standing around, there's like a number of little crates and stuff around as usual. There's the loading crane, there's your ship itself, and there's kind of like almost like a tramway that runs across the back. And so
Automatic
these guys,
tramway?
sorry?
It's an automatic tramway, like on the
Yeah.
airport, those things?
Yeah,
That's between us and them?
No, it's kind of running like parallel to what everything else that's going on. So it's on your right hand side. Your ship is generally behind you. The guys are moving from basically like in front of you, towards your ship, kind of thing. So your ship's behind you.
And the bad guys, the roid cases, they're coming from in front of us too?
Those other guys. Yeah. So in
Okay.
front of you.
Is our ship down or is it up still?
Is the plank open?
Yeah.
I told Drax to open the plank when I.
Yeah, it is open. It is open. Yeah.
Okay. So Sekkiya's gonna pull out his blasters as an incidental.
Yeah.
And just start firing.
All right. Stand and deliver, eh?
Yeah. Nobody's getting their hands on our shit. It's the last fucking time someone's gonna take that from us.
Yeah. And are they just walking towards, or are they on the
They're running.
but on the?
Lumbering might be a better.
I mean, are they using the what's it called? The thing automatic?
No, they're moving self-powered.
They're actually walking. Okay, on the normal floor. Okay, too bad. Otherwise, we could make it go the other way, a little bit faster than them.
So I'm gonna pop off a shot. Like, right away, the blaster comes out. Oh no, you fucking don't! And boom.
All right.
2 difficulty or what?
Yeah, just 2.
Okay. That's 3 successes and a threat.
All right.
And that'll be my action, but I'm still gonna have a maneuver. Or no, I spent it aiming.
What's the damage?
9.
Okay.
What kind of gun is that?
Blaster pistol.
Ooh. Yeah, I have a whole old blaster, only 5 damage.
It's tiny.
Yeah.
You need a real man's weapon.
No, I need the grappling gun. That's
I'd go
what
for
I need.
heavy blasters if I could, but this is all I could get off the dead bodies.
I just need the grappling gun.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Need
Excellent.
a patent grappling gun.
All right. So your shot hits this guy, and it barely slows him down. You might have grunted at some point, but it would be hard to tell in the kind of roid rage that he's spitting out currently. Let's get you kind of had the first kind of jump in there, so let's go to initiative at this point.
Are they running towards us or the ship?
Stuff.
They're going towards the crates themselves. Which is
Which
in your
ones?
general direction.
Shit. So I actually have to fight. Okay.
George, you want a cool?
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Success and 3 advantages.
Okay.
Success and 2.
All right. So it looks like we got bad guys and then player.
Damn.
So the bad guys, of course, see the blaster bolt hit their friend here, and 2 of them continue moving towards the, specifically towards the cargo, and the other, he's like just screaming in his rage and focused directly on Sekkiya at this point.
Little help here. Red,
That'll
run,
be the
red,
result
run,
of
red,
your
run.
disadvantage in the last one.
He's shouting in the call like, red, run, red, run, red, run.
Nice.
Damn it, Captain, where are you?
It'd be awesome if like the ship's cannons just went.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
mate,
Harrison could do
triumph, and that can happen.
So the guy, he fires his gun directly at you.
Oh man, they're roids and they have guns too.
Yes, blaster
That's a bit
carbides.
overkill. They got rifles? Oh man, we should just let them have this stuff then. Okay, alright, fine. Go ahead, take the shit. Take the shit, alright? It's not ours anyway, it belongs to Merrick. Sector fucking Ranger Merrick. Take it up with him.
Nice. Pre-soak, that's going to be 11.
Jesus. Then that's 8 damage to me.
Okay, and the
So
other
I get knocked off my feet by that.
The other guys are shooting at the other guy.
How many hit points do we have? I just have wounds.
Wounds.
Yeah,
those are
that
good
is
points.
basically your hit points.
So if I have 12 wound and I take 9 damage, I'm nearly dead already?
That's how it rolls.
Okay, I'm not shooting that guy.
I'm not in that fucking shit.
Oh shit. Yeah. Did you roll the setback for that shot? I don't think it really matters, but because the armored clothing has a defense.
Okay, good call. I can re-roll if you want.
I don't know.
I might as well.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Sure.
So that's instead 9 damage.
It's 9 damage. Okay.
Yeah, pre-soak.
Okay.
We'll say the advantage is he'll give 1 to his buddy as they're shooting at the guys taking the cargo.
Yeah. So that still knocks me off my feet. That's just a big, huge shot. Just slams right into me, and I don't know. It could be in the shoulder or whatever, and you just see blood like spurt right out of my fucking shoulder, and I just go flying off and just slide across the floor, and blood just starts pooling out from underneath my shoulder.
All right. So these other guys, they're shooting at the guys carrying the crates, and you see one of the guys carrying the crates goes down. And they notice this whole battle thing, and the one guy, his eyes are kind of locked on Dex, and he's just got this look of horror in his eyes as he's just pushing this thing, trying to get towards where you guys are for some kind of safety. His friend just dropped beside him, blasted. And now player slot.
Help.
Help. What's going on here?
How did the fat guy got shot? Who shot him?
The Banes. One of the Banes.
Okay, so who's carrying our crates?
There's, you would imagine that there's somebody working for Merrick.
Right, and they're trying to load these crates onto our ship.
Yes. Yeah.
And these 3 Bane mofos are trying to stop that from happening.
Yes.
Right.
They're trying to jack our shit again, just like episode 1.
Okay.
Damn it.
Just this
I tried
time
to
on
stop
drugs.
So
Then I got the shit kicked out of me.
Sekkiya shall go away from our shit, shot one,
Yeah.
and then just got absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty
I
much
lost
how
half
they
my
done.
hit points in one shot, just so you know. Like, I
Yeah.
can't take another shot like
It
that.
looked like it hurt. Okay, so that still leaves 3 Banes, and an open gangplank to our ship. And how close am I to the gangplank?
It's Brigade Con all over again.
I've just seen him take out you with without even thinking about it, and I'm like, He won't be a hero or not. Harrison, where are you?
Next to you.
Okay, can you do something? Hack something.
Of course, but
Turn the lights off, whatever, just do something.
of course, but do you want to go first or should I go? That's the...
Okay, I'm
Can
going to
you
be the
hack
hero
their
here.
cyborg? Can you hack
What range are they at?
Medium range.
Medium range. Okay. Right, I'm going to look down at my, the closest one to me. I want to be like kind of making my way towards the gangplank, but I'm going to kind of like look down at my wrist at this thing that like kind of Relics gave me, and just kind of like try and like shoot like Boba Fett style, just like tie him up and like yank it so at least I can bind one and like pull him to the ground.
Nice. I like that. What are we going to use for that?
You're gonna grapple a fucking right case? That's
Well,
awesome.
He's going to do the old AT-AT move, but he's not using his tow rope kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Because what if he's bound up and his legs are all tied up? Just a quick yank, he's on his arse and he's incapacitated.
Yeah.
This fiber stuff's strong, man.
All right, let me just take a quick look here at the...
I think you'll want to range light for it, if I'm being honest. I'm hoping you want to range light. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what else
I'm
would
okay
it be?
with that.
It's a grapple thing, right?
Yep, I'm okay with that. Let's go with that.
Grapple hook.
Yep.
Okay, I'm not going to aim very carefully because I'm actually kind of still moving towards the ship. So there won't be an aim involved.
with that. So.
Okay, so one time, let's hope this works. Against how many? Two?
Just two, yeah.
Just the two. Yeah, okay. Boom! Oh, yes.
Nice.
Nice, you got that off just in time because I was just about to say, and the destiny point.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Okay, so, yeah, Jedi, Boba Fett, shoots that rope and ties the guy up and like yanks him. That's essentially what I've just done, or what I
So
wanted to
yeah,
do.
you wrap this guy up around. If you're okay, I'm gonna propose a use of your advantage, but you can ixnay if you want.
No, please.
So as you hit this guy with this thing, it wraps around him, and as I mentioned to you guys before, they have these special armored chest things on, and as this guy is moving at kind of top speed towards you, you wrap his legs, and he comes flying down, kind of face first.
On top of it.
And it smashes, and you see that he immediately like starts to do kind of this kind of shake and shiver kind of thing, and his muscles start to retract.
Ooh.
I shot one of these fucking guys. Couldn't I have shot his goddamn chest plate? If that's all it takes.
Could you have?
I found their weakness. Harrison,
My role.
hack his chest implant.
Play with his nipples. What? How's that gonna help?
Okay, well, so as that happens, like, Daxel's got to go, but still making his way towards the ship. But he's noticed that, that the chest is the weak spot. Okay.
Alright, still 2 player slots.
Can he go again, or do I have to go?
There has to be another player, yeah.
Okay, so do you want to shoot another? Go.
Can I go again?
That's your turn, I
Just
think.
gone?
No, you can't do it twice in this.
Yeah.
Harrison has to go next.
Oh, okay, then.
Because I've gone, and then next.
Technically, you haven't gone in this order.
Yeah, that's why.
Sekkiya.
You can
Oh, well, if you want to go
Because
next,
you-
Harrison, because I got shot pretty bad, so I'll go last.
Makes sense.
because I'm not gonna shoot, but my plan first, I'm gonna use my knowledge of drugs that I've maybe acquired from being around some addict to understand why these guys are so impervious to the.
Juiced.
Yeah, is it like a neuro system that constantly pumps?
Well, why don't you give me a lore
drugs?
check
That can be arranged.
against just 2?
Yeah. Of course.
Cybernetic system of some kind.
No problemo. There you go.
Wow.
Fairly with that good of a blaster pistol.
Apparently, he's very familiar with cutting-edge cybernetics too.
Of course.
Nice.
Because my character actually cares about cybernetics a lot.
Yeah.
He
So
wants
you can see that there's even from where you're standing and from what you've seen happening here, they've got these stim pumps in their chest, and it's pumping in some kind of drug that you're not exactly sure what the drug itself is, but it's definitely increasing their brawn while decreasing their intelligence, kind of thing.
So the opposite of what I want.
Yeah, kind of turning them into roid ragers would be the basics of it.
Okay. So I have to find some way to turn that off. And I guess with my advantage, I use that knowledge to recognize which brand, which company made this. And of course, since I know the brand that makes it, I can guess the admin password. Like for every router, there's one special password.
That's probably triumph material, not really advantage.
Nice
try though.
You can try to roll for it if you want.
Of course.
Okay.
That's
so
awesome.
That would be it's going to be daunting. So that means 4 purple.
And I take here the white dice, whatever that does.
Okay.
Nice.
Before you can
jump on that action.
Is it lore or which one?
That's a good question. Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. So if I add 1 white dice, everything else stays the same?
No. What you're going to do is you're going to do your computer your lore is what?
2 yellow, 3 green, 1 blue.
Okay, so you're going to go 2 green, 3 yellow, 1 blue.
Okay.
So basically it upgrades one of your greens to a yellow.
Yeah, right, I remember. And I have
you're going to go against 4 purple.
And I have there's 2 black with a red minus in the middle. I have no idea what that is. But I guess
you remove a setback.
Okay, which I don't have. Well, are there any setbacks?
Not unless there's something specific to that.
Okay. Now I have something else. Blah, 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 yeah, okay. I guess that's all.
Okay, so you're looking at 2 greens.
1 success.
Success and an advantage.
Nice.
So, yeah, you know that this is a, what do we call it? This is a Ilix 3rd generation. So you know that the password for these was retardedly basic.
Like the old firmware, they didn't update the version. Oh my god, guys!
Yeah, and so you're fairly confident that with a round of time you can manage to hack this.
Okay, good. Then I tell the others, we can make them normal again. Give me a second. And then I start beep boop beep boop hacking.
Yeah. So you'll need a successful computer check on the next round. That's what it.
Okay, and I would like to use my advantage for that. Like I know this special version, this special firmware well enough to find the.
You designed it.
Yeah, I made this shit. Yeah.
No, I'm an archaeologist. I'm not a hacker.
Hacking's just a hobby.
Yeah, exactly. Free time.
Nice. And Sekkiya?
So the guy that shot me, and he's having the seizure on the ground. So Sekkiya is just like he's just in a pool of his own blood right now, and he's gonna kind of like flop over, so he's still prone, and he's just grimacing in pain and just like leaving a smear of blood. But he's gonna take out his blaster and he's gonna shoot that motherfucker in the head. That's having the seizure. No, the chest plate's already broken. He's having his little seizure right now.
And he fell on his chest, right?
Yeah, and that's not good enough for me. I think he needs a hole in his head immediately.
Nice. He's short range to you at this point, so you can take it at 1.
All right, perfect.
And an advantage because he's on the ground, not moving, or a boost because he's on the ground, not moving.
Oh, really? You sure?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
He's encumbered or the roll.
I got 1 for aiming too, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna blow this guy away.
Do it.
Yeah.
Bam.
A success, 3 advantages, and a triumph.
Make his armor still stay there so you can take it.
I don't know that shit. Okay. So man, I don't know. I just wanted to kill him. I don't know what I want to do with all that other stuff.
It's the edit screen.
I was just pissed off. So let's say Okay, one thing I'd like to do is when we, because he stopped moving and we can see the chest plate now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so can I recognize the fact that it's got some tubes and it's pumping like what I recognize as liquid stim into this guy? That's that's what it was doing.
Yeah,
And I recognize that it's got 2 tubes of pure liquid stim connected to it, to this deactivated. So I'd like to just crawl my bloody way over there, patch those.
Like spinach for Popeye. Just like
Yeah, exactly.
Got the power.
Yeah. So that would be my little trophy from this escapade.
Nice.
And Triumph is I don't know. Like I don't know what to do with like. So I'm thinking something to do with the other 2 guys. Like they just saw one of their guys get blown away, and they've stopped their pursuit of the cargo, and maybe now. What?
Start crying.
It's kind of a bad triumph, though. It's not really a good thing.
How about their little chest things go haywire and like OD
they were
them
connected?
or something? No, well, yeah, like
they're on the same kind of frequency.
The pump, it either reverses traction or something and like sucks it out of them, or it pumps too much in and they just kind of their chest explodes or something. I don't know.
Okay, how about this? How about since Ryan said that they're sacrificing intelligence for brawn, basically, that because there was so much brawn, that there was an equally extreme reduction in intelligence, and for them to even operate collectively as a unit, as a team, they had to share some level of intelligence. They had some kind of connection, and when one of them got killed, it's somewhat disrupted that collective intelligence.
Neuralink.
Yeah.
It's like a hive mentality.
It's done some damage to that collective purpose and coordination that they had before, and up to whatever limit Ryan wants to set. But I'd like to say that they, if anything, they can at least pause in what they're doing, and they can have like some kind of confusion, momentary confusion, or something like that.
I like that. I'll give them double setback on that.
Okay.
Actions.
Yeah, and they're confused for like a round at least.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Very nice.
They'll just continue bleeding on the ground, hugging the 2 liquid stim tubes.
Try and like mount this chest unit to yourself.
Yeah.
All right, so they are gonna keep attacking that guy, the guy that's moving towards you with the actual spice cargo. It's now reached within about short range. He's basically almost beside Dev at this point, or beside Sekkiya at this point. Kind of, again, the panic look in his eyes. He sees Dex kind of still moving away towards the ship, and he's just focused on Dex, like he's got to get to where this guy is because he knows where the ship is and knows what's going on. Getting out of this place. So the two guys shoot at him. Oh, and he just. The last thing he sees is the whites of, or the dark lenses of Dex's glasses getting splattered with a bit of blood as his head gets vaporized. So the cargo thing is the cargo thing is moving kind of like it's kind of decreased speed, but it's moving still like directly towards Dex, not in any like dangerous way, but like in a kind of continued momentum kind of sense.
Uncontrolled momentum.
All right, that puts it back to the 3 guys again. 3 player slots.
3 player slots?
Yeah.
Harrison, hack
let me hack those, mother.
Yeah.
All right. It's still gonna be like a just because you got the thing again, so it's basically I'll make it 2 just to be a jerk, but.
And I have the advantage.
Yeah.
Whatever that does.
Yeah, the boost. Yeah.
Blue one.
What does it do? 1 blue?
Add a blue dice.
Yeah, add a blue.
Okay, that shouldn't be too hard then.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
So now, what are you gonna do with these when you hack them?
Reverse. No. Just pump. I like the recommendation of pumping too much, so they just get so dumb They can't do anything. Just
Overload.
basic urges.
Overload system.
Just basic urges, and they're starting
How
furiously.
come their muscles explode up their body? Their muscles expand until they just...
Yeah, just rupture. Just rupture all the muscles on their body at once. That'd be horrible.
Well, that would be
I like
perfect. Yes.
Amazing.
Nice. Let's go 50-50 on this. Give me a percentile, and you can choose upper or lower.
Okay. Let me roll first, and then tell you.
No.
Of course.
Nice try.
That was a
I
little
say
less.
upper.
That's the advantage. He gets to choose afterwards.
Okay. Yeah. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah. So these two guys are still lumbering. You know, they get the shots off. Harrison manages to tap into this thing, and you see that they're still running. But as they're running, you just see this, like the kind of corded muscle kind of just goes here, and then like, and they just start popping these muscles, and just underneath their skin is just like mad worm kind of nastiness. As they just pop, and like you can see that they make like 4 or 5 more steps just under the momentum and under their like sheer will, and then both of them just kind of just boosh and do the slide across the floor.
That would be all kinds of nastiness, all kinds of pain.
These are jerks.
Only way to take down drug.
We're not the good guys.
Yeah.
We're not even the bad guys. We're just neutrals.
Nice.
True neutral.
Defending the cargo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, second player slot.
Yeah.
Dex,
Go for it.
although it looked like he was actually kind of making his way towards the ship, he wasn't. He was making his way over towards his good friend Sekkiya.
Yeah, right. Who's the opposite way from the gangplank?
Slightly changes direction. Sekkiya! I'll go like running towards him like now that the coast's clear and everything's fine. Check on my buddy, see how he's doing.
Yeah, just in time, Dex. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, I took one of them out.
Yeah, good job, Ben. That was
I
awesome.
I
Saved
can
me, buddy.
medic somebody.
Oh, okay, actually, no, what I'll do is I'll grab hold of the trolley that's got the spice on it, wheel that towards Sekkiya, kind of like try, I don't know how heavy he is, but I'll try and like lift him on top of it, and then I can use that to like kind of push him on board the ship to where we've probably got like stim packs and medical stuff.
Yeah.
But rather than carry him, like I can just like 2 birds with one
Yeah,
stone.
I'm just holding my shoulder like this, and just like you can see like blood's just like pumping through my fingers.
Yeah, I'll sit on this. That sounded wrong there.
It won't be much of a sit. It'll just be like I'll just like collapse
Just
onto the
yeah,
crate.
onto the tray, yeah, and I'll just like push that trolley. Harrison, take this on board. I'm gonna check these guys. So I'll kind of like
I go.
take over the shopping trolley. Take it on board. I'm just
I
gonna
take
check
care
these
of.
guys.
Yeah.
Of our
Prof, you gotta patch me up, man.
Nice.
I'm a trained medic as well. Don't worry.
There you go. Awesome. Do
It's
I
a roll. We are fine.
that fiber rope wrap thing? Is that like I only have one of those, so I'd need to like recover it from the guy to use it again in the future?
Oh, it's like a retractable thing. It's unless you detach it, it's actually still attached to you, kind of.
It's like a vacuum cord. It's a vacuum cord. You just press the button.
Exactly.
Just vacuum.
Okay, well I'll
Looks like
pull that.
Batman. Come on.
Yeah, like I just want to check these guys' corpses.
Yep. Give me easy perception.
Sekkiya will shout, grab the other tubes. And whatever else was being pumped into them. I saw some
bringing
other
them on
tube there.
board. Easy perception. Is that again when you say easy?
Just one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice. All right.
Sekkiya.
So the first thing you notice about these guys is that the gear on them is totally custom. Like any kind of serial numbers, any kind of thing has been scraped away. They're untraceable. You know what I mean?
But old firmware.
Yeah. The chest pieces are definitely a bio-injection system designed to run these steady flow of chemicals to various parts of their body simultaneously. As you kind of noticed it, as mentioned before, they're definitely a derivative of some sort of glitterstim. It's definitely some kind of spice-based, but the color's a little different, and clearly the properties are something beyond the normal for this spice.
Yeah, it's obviously some kind of
Luckily, I'm
chemical
not an
mixture.
expert in glitter and stim. So I'm sure
I can clearly see it's some kind of mixture. For
Yeah,
sure.
he knows exactly what it is.
Yeah, I know what things look like.
Right, hang on.
Looking over the bodies too, like, you find no identification whatsoever.
What I would like to do, Ryan, is how many crates of this stuff do we need to load on board?
There's just the one crate of the group glitters, or of the spice.
We had 2 before, though, right?
Was it 2?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I think
they opened one.
It is whatever that number was.
Yeah, the original cargo. It's basically our original cargo, right?
Yeah, your original cargo.
Is there another one of those trolley things around the hover
Oh, yeah,
trolleys?
there's tons of those around, yeah.
Okay, what I'd like to do is get one and grab the 3 bodies, stack them on, and then push them on board. And then we can kind of, at our own leisure, have a good look and see what's up.
Do some research.
Do we need?
Yeah.
Do we? And Sekkiya say we don't need the bodies. We just need the chest plates.
Who knows?
well-
We can recover all the drugs from inside their body.
I'll hold up a bloody hand to Harrison. I'll say, just a second. Hold up, Prof. And I'll stand up, like a bit shaky on my feet, hop off the crate, and I'll walk over to the 2 guys that they're still alive. Their muscles ruptured, right? But they're still alive. They're just like writhing in pain right now.
I would doubt it.
I would highly doubt that.
They just passed out from the shock, or what? You can't die from your muscles rupturing.
I think the internal damage would be...
Pretty sure you die from that.
Imagine your heart just exploded in your chest.
Well, yeah, sure. If the heart's included, then yeah, then for sure they're dead. All right. forget
Heart
it.
is a muscle.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
What I'm
So, yeah,
thinking
just
though, is
watch
we
it
can
now.
we shouldn't leave these bodies just in the middle of the hangar, and also we can just flush them out when we're in space, just like the turd out the vacuum for, just flush them out into space. But yeah, if we're going to examine them and stuff, we should do that on board without prying eyes, is what I'm thinking. So that's why I want to bring them on board on a little cargo trolley.
I just want to heal him. Actually, I don't. When he tries to get up, I want to like, no, you have to stay down.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I don't need to get up then. If they're dead, then I don't need to get up. I was gonna execute them.
I figured that was
Okay, because it sounded so wrong. Like, you're dying. Please stop. Oh no.
He dead? He is now.
Yeah. I was gonna say we don't need the bodies. We just need the chest plates. Boom, boom.
They just put I'll point out the fact that they've just put a big hole in your shoulder of your coat. I must be like that. Now you know how I felt about that shirt.
Yeah, now I need a new fucking shirt. And then a fucking coat. That's for sure.
All right, cool. So we're all on board the ship. The captain's just talking to himself in the cockpit.
Can I get patched up?
Harrison,
Yes, please.
Harrison, do you know anything about this tech?
Please let me just heal him. Please let me heal
Please,
him
man.
first.
Can we analyze the chest plates later?
Can I
I'll
please?
tell you all about the drug mixture after this, man. Just give me some drugs first.
Yeah.
So how do we do this?
Once we've stabilized Sekkiya, then yeah, obviously, I'm just trying to like move on a little bit.
2 purple? Oh, how does this work?
Yeah, it's equal or more than half of your threshold, right, Dev?
Yeah, I mean, like how does that work? You
Well,
trying to do like the medical thing?
Yeah, but like the wounds are half or more or half or less for you?
Exactly half.
Okay, so it's 2 purple.
2 purple. Okay, against my... Do I get any bonus from using the medicine that we have, like the stim packs, or are they just used
Yeah,
up?
stim pack, that's just a straight 6.
I prefer you to actually patch me up.
Okay, then I use my own
Just a
skill.
stim pack.
Okay.
Yeah. I want some medical care.
Okay. Well, the stim pack is better, but it's expensive, and it's not a life-threatening situation.
Yeah, so you're going against 2 purple.
Okay. 5 green. I just get out my stitching gear. There we go.
So I'll recover as many wounds as.
Yeah, so you recover 4
Successes.
wounds
And 1 advantage.
and 1 strain.
Okay. Cool.
Awesome.
That's cool.
You're
So,
welcome.
and I'm stabilized because it's actual medical care, so my condition won't deteriorate.
Yep.
So even though I'm not at full wounds, completely stabilized and patched
And
up.
of course, I washed my hands before, although I'm They're always clean since
In liquid stim.
just some alcohol. Wash them again afterwards. Can't
Cool.
handle the blood. Bleh.
Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get off this fucking planet before Ranger Buttfuck comes and gets us.
Well, hang on. Do we not want to think about?
I thought we went.
selling-
Didn't we just go to the ship to rest?
Oh yeah, we gotta stay here still.
Like, are these chess pieces? Are they worth some money, man? This is cybernetics. This is custom stuff.
I'm pretty sure at least the chemical mixtures are, if nothing else.
Okay, that's what I mean. Harrison, what do you know about these things, man? I've never seen them before.
Let me investigate.
Time to Google. Star Wars Google.
That was good. Wikipedia, I think that's what it's called.
Nice.
So what kind of test would that be?
You can basically see that these are, again, they're a custom job, 100%.
But I want to understand how it works. Is it like a
in
mechanics?
looking at it, you can see that it literally pumps this mixture of stim and steroids through their system, giving them these properties of, again, a massive strength beyond any human capacity.
But it would be possible to replace it with another. Let's say it's pumping something else into me. It's just we just change the.
Yeah, theoretically, the system itself, is.
It's just a pump, right? We just change the fuel, so to speak.
And I'll shake the little stim tubes and say, you want to change the mixture a little bit?
Experiment.
We can leave out the thing that makes the muscles rupture and just keep the good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Harrison, why don't you give me a perception check too?
Perception. Really? Perception?
One.
Not knowledge? Okay, 1 yellow, 1 green. Against 2 purple?
Just 1.
Ah, okay.
Out of character, Shadowrun has that. Auto injectors, where you just put drug
That sucks.
Oh.
I'm not good at perception.
After all.
Why do you let me do his perception stuff?
What are we perceiving?
Well, he's looking over the bodies and stuff, right? Checking out the system. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so you notice nothing.
Although
you don't find anything specific, but you do notice that one of the bodies may have something in the pockets. I don't know.
I don't see it.
Sorry. Could I? Well, if that's the case, when I was loading, could I have made a perception roll when I was loading them on?
Well, I was going to let you do that, but then you guys changed up what was going on, so I just moved it over.
Okay. That's fair enough.
I'm not perceiving anything. I'm still just recovering from my.
I'm not good at
wounds.
this kind of. I just like to investigate the mechanics of the pump. I don't want to check their pockets.
Yeah. So the one thing you do notice, though, even with that, is that you notice that the guys all have similar tattoos and markings on their skin.
Are we familiar with these tattoos? Can we find out if we're familiar with these
Anybody
tattoos?
give me a 3 purple core world or lore?
Oh
Like a
yes.
Streetwise?
Lore.
Just-
Lore sound. No, it's fine.
Okay, never mind. If it's a knowledge check, never mind.
Yeah.
3 purple, you say?
Mm-hmm.
That should be doable. Beep boop beep.
Yeah.
There it is.
Cool.
So
Wikipedia strikes again.
you are aware that these particular markings are actually common on Imperial soldiers.
Ooh.
And they're actually unique to Imperial Special Forces soldiers and Black Ops personnel.
So my guess is these are ex-veterans who are recruited and got sent with them, or they still work for them. Both are
The
possible.
Dark Trooper program. Part of the Dark Trooper program. One of the wings. Because it's all different wings, right, of Dark Science.
Actually, well, if they've got these tattoos, would I know anything about them?
Why don't you give me a perception check?
After I tell you about it. Oh,
Yeah, you got to point it out to me.
Yeah.
Paint me a picture.
Yeah, actually, yeah. In that case, yeah. Because again, if Harrison had mentioned it, then yeah, like the first thing that you would think of is that, again, as he said, these guys are former Imperial soldiers. In terms of they've all kind of, in looking at the particular markings, you would know that these specific units were kind of off the books units.
Mm.
In like so far off the books that once they had completed their missions, while not being killed, they were all removed from service after all these missions.
Oh.
Like they've reached their culmination mission, and then they're released from the.
But like even more special
likely
forces,
drooling in a coma.
Yeah.
like even more special forces, like the Venom Guard or whatever, or the Imperial Commandos from the Navy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Well, these boys are hardcore.
Yeah. These guys are like off books.
Wow.
And we took them out in 2 rounds. Pussies.
Fell on his face and smashed his chest.
That's what happens when you rely on drugs.
Yeah.
Wink,
So
wink.
while you're checking out these markings decks, I'll run it back from where you had that good perception roller that we just never got to it. You do notice that one of the guys has a data pad in his back pocket.
Okay, I'll take it out and
Hand it over.
throw it to Harrison. Yeah, like, we even try. Okay.
That's what Sekkiya would have done. Just like, yeah, anyway.
Yeah. Where's
All right,
the
so
button? Harrison?
Yeah, loading up the data pad, right away you see that there's only one item on it, and it's a communique from someone named Stim.
Ah, okay. Like
It notes the location of this particular ambush that you're on, and a directive to return to the rest of our brothers, quote unquote, on Dav-ish 3 when the job is complete.
Okay.
Oh
Okay,
man,
do
we're
that.
walking into the nest of these fuckers. That's
So
where
it's
this
easy.
cargo's supposed to go.
So we already have the plan. We draw on the tattoos, put on the pumps, and then walk in. Whee!
I
No,
don't
but
think
they're
we're
all
big
tall.
enough.
Yeah, that's
I'm a pretty skinny junkie, so I'm pretty sure I don't qualify.
Yeah, I'm like 5'6" or 5'7". I'm not going to qualify.
I have no idea how tall my guy is, but probably
Well,
not
while
tall
you guys
enough.
are sitting here talking about this, suddenly a captain comes on the comms, and he kind of says, "Incoming call from Merrick," and he flips on the switch that allows the broadcast in the ship.
Speakerphone.
And you hear from Merrick, he
Speak
says,
of the devil, says the guy with horns and red skin.
"Can you guys not go a single day without causing me headaches? I think
What the
it's
hell was your
time for
security
you to
on that
go
cargo?"
away." My idiot.
The cargo was
Don't
in your
This
care.
job is supposed to be outside of the purview of law,
Don't interrupt.
so I can't have my own security forces there.
We've just
You
cleaned up
trusted
your
your
mess.
cargo, and look what happened. You should have left it with us from the beginning.
I sent him another nice email.
Look, I think it's time for you to go and get the rest of my job done. Remember,
We're happy to.
do your job, and this whole mess can go away.
Excuse
We're
me,
walking
Merrick.
right into a bigger
And then
mess.
we
What
hang
are you
up.
talking about?
We just hang up. That's all. We don't even repeat. Okay. We just say
Yeah,
okay
I
and hang
agree.
up.
I agree.
Okay. Right. Well, look. Before we go, is it like you need to make a donation? I'll tend to say you need to make a donation to my man Relics before we leave.
Yeah, we can do that through the.
Is it
account.
worth me trying to sell any of these chest units? Are they worth anything? Is the ultimate question.
Likely.
Probably.
Why don't you
I'm
call up
thinking-
Relics and find out?
Actually, I'll head over in person. It's probably better if I like do it in person. 'Cause I've got to. Do you want to come with? You've
Yeah.
got to give them that donation anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
Just call him over to here. That also works, man.
The man's in a wheelchair.
So what? He can fly on a wheelchair if you have the right.
Nah, we'll go to him.
Technology.
It's okay.
He hasn't got a flying pad. We've got to go to him.
And automatic wheelchairs are actually faster than walking, I found out. But that's off topic.
With the way this shit's been going, man, nobody should go anywhere alone. That's all I'm saying. We go
Okay.
where we go together.
I propose, gentlemen, this credit's sitting here. We can convert these into credits. Let's get paid and then get the hell out of here with this spice.
Sounds good to me. Getting paid is what I've been trying to do this whole fucking day.
Telling you. Harrison?
You want to stay with the ship or come with us?
Come
maybe
with.
You can maybe you can hack his wheelchair, speed it up a bit for him.
Yeah. Get rid of the maximum allowed speed.
Yeah, take off the throttle control.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, Ryan, I mean, I don't know how much of detail you want to put into this, but essentially we want to go and visit Relics. turn this stuff in and then get back to the ship. So I don't know how much of a...
Okay, just a quick point. When you go to visit Relics, the first thing Relics tells you is like, oh man, this stuff is hot. I mean, like fucking
like
nuclear.
sexy?
I nearly burned my fingers picking this thing up, man. It's that hot.
He's like, this is some serious shit you got in your hands here, Dex.
Man, you're the man I bring it to. Like every good shit, I bring it to you. You know this.
He's like, I'm going to be honest with you. This kind of stuff is going to be almost damn near impossible for me to move without me getting into some serious shit over it.
Do you know anyone who might be able to move it?
Where this pops up, people get dead. He's like, here's what I can do for you, though. He's like, I can give you 2 fuel canisters. I can't give you money. Bottom line is, I can't have anything on the books that has anything to do with these. But I got 2 fuel canisters that are off every record in the fucking galaxy. And I can hand those to you. And you can walk away happy. I can walk away, hopefully not dead.
Hey, listen, man. No, I don't want to put you in any danger, man. That's not why I'm here. Oh yeah. By the way, I also, yeah, we took out that guy following the councilman. By the way, you know, you wanted to talk more about it, but I was on the comms, so I didn't want to.
He's like, yeah, it's all good. My people were reported in. That was some good work you did there. I didn't mean for you to have to get that much involved. That's for sure.
Yeah, man, it was nothing. For guys of our talent, it was nothing. It was literally a walk in the park.
And he's like, is that a joke about my legs?
You're saving that up. That's the whole reason why you want to come here and talk to this guy, right?
While they're talking, I check out the wheelchair and see if there's anything that can be done.
Alright, so you say fuel canisters, what, for our ship, our space?
Yeah, for your ship, yeah.
Alright, well listen, I'm happy to, guys, I'll confer with the boys. What do you reckon? These things are hot, we're not going to be able to shift them anywhere else. At least now we can get something of value. And we can always sell the fuel. Alright, cool, but like...
Harrison's done his examinations of it, and he's got what he needs from it, then yeah, let's get rid of it.
Relics, I don't want to be putting you in any trouble though, brother, you know this.
I would like to keep one. You know. Just in case.
I'm sure Sekkiya will try and convert.
Yeah, Sekkiya is kind of like having second thoughts. He's like, yeah.
I don't want to put him in danger.
Relics, man, will you take 2 of these chest things for 2 canisters of fuel?
He says, yeah, I'll make that deal for you.
Right, you just get rid as quickly as you can. Right,
he's
so
like, yeah, it's gonna be a...
Hide them deep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got one of those, Sekkiya, we've got one of those left over for you, buddy, so I'm sure you can...
Awesome. I'm thinking, Harrison and I have a little bit of a hobby as we go through hyperspace.
Oh man, don't forget
see what tinkering we can do.
Don't forget to give me a donation as well, huh?
Yeah, sure. What do you want for the armored clothing?
He says, well, the nature of a donation is the giver chooses.
I've got a half-eaten candy bar.
Yeah. I got a coat with a big hole in the shoulder. Still smoldering. And I don't know. How about 500 credits?
500 credits, I can walk away happy with that.
All right, that's half the price of the armored clothing, so I'm fine with that as well.
Awesome.
Call it a deal.
Alex, it's been a pleasure as always, my friend. You take care of yourself.
Yeah.
We got to get off planet, man. It's getting.
Hey, wait, Dex. What about the bag of shit? Did we sort that out already? From the park?
It's on the ship. I didn't bring it.
Oh, okay.
What about the wheelchair, guys?
give me a mechanics against 2.
Nope.
Seriously gonna tinker with this fucking thing.
Hey.
He's gonna put nitros on it.
Hey.
For a Gatling gun.
Pop up the wheels, put some spinners on. Whatever. Okay, 1 advantage, 2 advantage, 1 success. So I see, it's flawless. But we can do some minor cosmetic stuff if you want. For free, of course.
Injection seat in it.
Yeah, basically you improve the shock system on it, so it rolls like a Cadillac.
Yeah, so his back hurts less when moving and so on.
Yeah, it low rides now too.
Yeah, absorbs all the shocks. Perfect.
Put some of them hydros on it, man, so you can go up and down like.
Yeah,
There you go. He's like bouncing from wheel to wheel.
underfloor lightning.
Nice.
Blue light below with a
Yeah,
sound
LED
system in the
underlighting.
back.
Hydraulics and
And I
underlining.
go to his shoulder. You've just been pimped. Or exhibit or whatever he does.
Oh, there it is.
Is he happy with that? Is he?
Yeah,
I hope
he'll
so.
live with it.
Awesome.
Awesome.
All for free, of course. It's
Nice.
for friends,
Yeah,
you know.
the friends package. Yeah, I got it.
Cool.
All right, so you guys,
Benefits.
at this point after that, make your way back to your ship without incident. Captain's kind of grumbling between his personalities about what's taking so long and him keeping the ship in order and all that kind of stuff in the meantime.
Could have used his help in the hangar. That big giant gun of his.
We were fine. We were fine.
Yeah.
Nice.
When we get on board, I'm going to take a mean shit. Because it's been a long day.
Nice. Very good. Very good.
You
Oh,
know the horse could
we've still got those
use the
bodies
water.
on board as well, haven't we?
Yeah.
Is there any way to like vacuum them out, dump them into space?
Easily.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
airlock is no problem, man.
Yeah. Awesome.
There's always like trash ejections, stuff like
I
that.
can calculate the best time. Like next to the sun, takes care of itself.
Nice.
There you go.
Cool.
All right, gentlemen. I think what we'll do is we'll count that as your lift off from the planet will be the place where you continue next time.
Sounds good.
Makes sense.
Awesome. So thanks to everybody who joined with us for session 3 here of All the Glitters. Hope you guys had a good time playing. Hope everybody had a good time watching.
Oh yeah, we sure did.
Oh yeah.
Great.
That was
Another
awesome.
crazy time.
Yeah.
Army
it was a
rolls
blast.
and headshots. Better than that.
That double triumph was pretty solid.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
All
All right. So
Thanks,
everybody, thanks
everyone.
again. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Take care.